Good evening. Welcome to ISTV English News for the top story at this hour. Third Tribal Cultural Festival begins. 34 tribes take part in the festival. And former Minister Mohammed Abdul Salam nominated as Congress candidate for Rajya Sabha member. Now the news in detail. With the participation of 34 tribes of Manipur, the third Tribal Cultural Festival has begun at the auditorium of Tribal Research Institute (TRI) at Chimarong today. The three-day festival with the theme Culture for Peace and Harmony is organized by TRI under the aegis of Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India. Ministry of Irrigation and Flood Control Department, Ngantang Haukip, Parliamentary Secretary, Tribal Affairs and Hills, Bita Kaishing, Parliamentary Secretary, Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Bunjangin Valte, and MLA of Mao AC, A. Dikho were chief guests, president, and guest of honor respectively at the inaugural function. Cultural troops of the participating tribes wearing their own traditional costumes are presenting different folk dances and music in the festival. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Ngantang Haukip said, Manipur is a mini India where different communities are living together. The Chief Minister of Manipur is paying extra attention towards the hills with an objective of bringing development equally in the state, irrespective of hills or valley. An example of this is the appointment of a person from the hills as a Chief Secretary. He further said, though so many hills tribes inhabit the state, there is not a place for all the tribes to meet all together. This festival provides a chance for all the tribes to meet with each other, which is a good step, Minister Ngantang Haukip said, and expressed his hope that the festival would bring love, harmony, unity and peace among all the communities living in the state.
Cultural tourism next section would never say or Nigerian community that I appeal among the way. Then I said, I see themes cultural for peace and harmony. But I see Masi Manisi Purapa, Oishino, the white tribal.
The inaugural function of the festival was scheduled to start at 9:30 am. All those who came to attend the function waited for Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, who was supposed to attend the function as a chief guest, to arrive. But words came that he would not be able to come as a very important meeting of the CLP was going on. Then, Ngantang Haukip agreed to inaugurate the function as a chief guest. Former Minister Mohammed Abdul Salam has been nominated as the Congress candidate for the election of member of Rajya Sabha. His nomination was announced by the All India Congress Committee last night. It is learned that he has filed nomination papers today. Considering the number of the ruling Congress MLAs in the Manipur Assembly, it may be taken for granted that Abdul Salam is sure to become the new member of Rajya Sabha from Manipur. Haji Abdul Salam hails from Haibong Makhong village in Wabagai Assembly constituency, Tawal and the Mayang Imphal police station. He is an MA Political Science and LLB degree holder. Talking to media, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi said, since MPCC had earlier given its commitment to give priority to the minority, names of 4 candidates from the minority among 20 candidates who applied for the party ticket had been recommended to the AICC. Among the 4 names, Abdul Salam, who is the senior most congressman, has been selected. MPCC supports the selection of Abdul Salam as a candidate for the Rajya Sabha memberships. 12 Congress ministers and MLAs today proposed his nomination papers. Transporters and Drivers Council today blocked 500 trucks from leaving Manipur on the Imphal-Jiri highway. The blockade was called due to the failure of the government to compensate for 3 trucks which were burned on the National Highway 37 a few years ago within January 26. President of TDC, Ranjit said, the council has earlier announced that all kinds of transport vehicles will stop plying. Sources said TDC will give the compensation for the 3 trucks even if the government failed to compensate them. The first foundation day of National Highway 37 Coordinating Committee was held today at the Community Hall of Sagolban, Yankhomlerak. President of Committee Hizam Ibochoba, Principal in charge of Manipur Institute of Technology R.K. Hemkumar and Special Contractor Bikramjit Huidrom took part in the function. National Rural Health Mission today conducted the second round ASA Modular 6 and 7 training program at Modern College. Director of State Rural Health Mission Okram Ibomcha, Joint Director of Family Welfare K.H. Usha and Principal of Modern College K. Biren attended the program. Okram Ibomcha said ASA has been taking major roles in places where doctors are not available. He urged the ASA members to work sincerely for the service of the people.
National Health Mission staff man step up and job to prepare to work center Noi yang regular tak ada mamisi yang aksana kemudian level target. Aku ini public finance commission usual pasal biar apa sakit. Ada problem usual.
Before we conclude, here is a quick recap of today's headlines. Third Tribal Cultural Festival begins. 34 tribes take part in festival, and former Minister Muhammad Abdul Salam nominated as Congress candidate for Rajya Sabha member. That's all we have at this hour. Thank you for joining us.